Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. This is the place to go for high-quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. In this video, I will be speaking about gold. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect of this market. Then we will go and see what we have when it comes to the order flow, so the commitment of traders, which is the COT data, so what the non-commercials and the biggest speculators in the market are doing, which are essentially hedge funds, so the big players in the market. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is testing a quite strong monthly historical structure level. In fact, from here, all this previous rejection to the downside was created. Again, here, the market tested its zone and rejected it to the downside. At the moment, the market is testing exactly the same supply and resistance zone from which we have good probabilities of seeing a potential rejection to the downside. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we see now? From a weekly perspective, first of all, we have to keep in mind that the market is quite overextended to the upside. We had an impulse correction, the market then continued higher. Now, if we have an impulse like this one here, from this low to this high, and we want to measure this correction, what we have to do is take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of this impulse leg. And what we can see is that during this correction, the market hadn't even managed to correct to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on this impulse, meaning that we haven't even reached the first Fibonacci level. Again, the market created a new push to the upside and failed in breaking above the previous high. Now, what this shows is that this market is quite overextended to the upside. And if you have a market that is overextended to the upside and that it is also testing a monthly resistance zone, which is exactly the case here, as we have previously identified by looking at the monthly time frame, we have good probabilities of seeing bearish price action getting developed away from that monthly resistance. So here on the monthly, everything looks pretty bearish. Now, if we drop, on the weekly and monthly, everything looks pretty bearish. Now, if we drop down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Well, from a daily perspective, first of all, I did speak about gold a couple of times in the past. I spoke about gold when the market was here. I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which we could expect this rejection to the upside, which is exactly what the market gave us. Then we had this impulse and correction, and from here I made another breakdown explaining why I wanted to see a new daily higher high before then getting a rejection lower, which is what the market is currently doing. And by the way, I will link in the description all these previous analysis, so you can go and check them out for more free education. Now, in a situation like this, as the market is creating this move to the downside, where do we have the structure? Now, if we look at the movements of the market, we can see that we had impulse, correction, higher high. Currently, the market is testing the previous low. In a situation like this means that essentially this previous low is the previous support that, unless the market will manage to break it to the downside, will continue to act as support. Before we go deeper into the analysis here on the daily to identify the strongest levels and where we could be looking for the next potential move, let's first go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market, are doing. And let's check the data precisely for gold. What we can see is that with the last report, we have seen a decrease of the net positioning. We went from having 195k net positions down to having 192k net positions, with overall having shorts get increased from 63k to 67k and longs getting decreased from 266 and 66k to 260k. Now, if we take a closer look, what we can see here is that with all the previous reports, we were seeing thousands of longs getting added from an institutional perspective on gold. We had 15,000 here, 7,000 here, 7,000 here, 21,000 here. Now, this is the first time that longs start to get closed. almost 6,000 longs got closed on gold from an institutional perspective with the last report. And at the same time, it's not by coincidence that gold is starting to create a rejection to the downside, because institutions are starting to close their longs into the monthly resistance, and from here it seems like more bearish price action could be developed. Now, it is important to keep in mind that the low hasn't broken yet. Only if we see a successful break below the support, then at that point this previous support would become resistance, and that is when gold would become quite interesting for me, because if we get the break after a break on the retest, this previous support and resistance should give the possibility for institutions to start adding shorts as well. And this will be a quite interesting institutional shorting zone, considering that if we extend this to the left, we can see how the market was already respecting this area here as resistance, here as support after the market broke it to the upside, and now if we get the break, that would once again become resistance. So we don't know if we will get the break, but if we do get the break on the retest, how we could be approaching a potential rejection to the downside? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing, potentially also with students, is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the upside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bullish market as we would have to an intraday bearish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bullish to bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the downside for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the downside. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and these kind of things, you want to learn more, I really suggest you to go and check out transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire courses with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is precisely the software that we used in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower here, you will see that at the moment there is a massive promotion in which you have both a huge upfront discount on the lifetime access price of the mentorship program, one-time payment for lifetime access from $497 all the way down to only $97. Plus, since we have partnered with the forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you want to open an account with them after you join the mentorship program, using the link from your student dashboard, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. This is totally optional, just if you want to. So if you scroll down, you will see that directly from here, there is definitely a bit of time left, so you can still join directly from here to gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis education and updates for all of you. And I will see you in my next breakdown.